He went to the cinema. He went to see Toy Story 4 without us.
Right.
Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. Today is the day that Andy returns from his weekend at his respite place. He'll be coming home a little bit later on today. He's at school at the moment, went straight from respite to school this morning. His school bus still turned up. I think that was our fault this time. I know we're always very quick to blame other people, but both me and Anne, I think the other one, told them that we didn't need them this morning because he was at respite, and I don't think either of us did. So we'll take responsibility for that one. Apologies to the school bus people, but yeah, he's from what we can gather, he's had a good weekend. We'll find out more when he gets home, but we've not had any reports of any problems. He did run out of medication yesterday. We had a quick chat with him on the phone yesterday. He's run out of his fluoxetine. We have another bottle at home. We thought we'd sent enough, but I guess we didn't quite judge it right. So he'll be coming home having not had his medication this morning. So he might be a little bit edgy, but luckily it's not one of those medications that you stop taking it instantly and it stops working instantly. It builds up over time. It wears off over time. So having it in the afternoon rather than the morning shouldn't be a massive issue. It's something he's probably done half a dozen times in the past anyway. But I'm here picking Anna up from work. Chemist?
Yes, it's in your wallet.
On the note of medication, we're going to go and get some more just to be on the safe side because we're down to his last bottle. We've now magically transported ourselves to the other side of town. Just dropped Andy's repeat prescription in and that should be with us soon, so that's not going to be an issue. I can't remember if I said everything that needed saying earlier. Have you had a good day at work?
It's fine.
Anna's here, she's had a good day at work, and today's gym excuse is mine because we were supposed to be going to the gym now, but yesterday's vlog was quite a complicated edit. I had like nearly an hour's worth of footage from us playing that board game that took ages to edit down into something that resembled a vlog. Let me know what you think of that. Let me know. I'd like some feedback on that because I think there's probably it could have been filmed a little better maybe.
Kevin.
But, well no, but I don't know how I could have filmed it a little bit better. It's a completely different type of video to the type of stuff that we normally make.
You should have put it on the ceiling.
I hope you got an idea of, I mean that's not a bad shout. I hope you got the gist of what the game was. I tried to make the video so that we had equal parts us clowning around and shouting at each other and crisps flying everywhere, and equal part actually showing the game and how you play it so you could get an idea of what was going on. If I failed on either part of that, let me know and I'll make sure we do better on episode 2 of the Chapman Family game night, which will be coming up very soon. But no sooner had I finished editing that together than I ended up on a phone call for ages and sorting other stuff out, which is cool stuff. There's awesome stuff coming, but it's all stuff that's kept me away from doing any work this morning. I haven't made a video yet for the gaming channel, so that's my job for this afternoon, which means no gym. And my work for the day is now complete. Andy is home. I know he's home because this has moved. Where has this even come from?
Lego.
Ah, okay. This was on his chair all weekend and it's moved, so I know he's been in. I've seen him very briefly because our shopping order just came and he was still screaming and shouting the way he was towards the end of last week, nice and loud. But he's upstairs, pyjamas on, iPad, in bed, just chilling out, doing his normal decompress, get back at home. It sounds like he's had a very busy weekend and a different experience to what he would normally have when he goes to his respite place. One of the things we talked about at his most recent review meeting with the school and the social worker and everyone there was how, although respite is obviously beneficial to us because we get a break, yeah, and he does seem to enjoy it, one slight concern they had is that he doesn't really seem to be getting any benefit himself out of it because he just goes there, goes into his room, sits on his DS and doesn't really service. He might come out into the living room and watch a little bit of telly or jump up and down on the trampoline, but he's been very reluctant to go out for like a year, hasn't he? And we said to that, I think a lot of that is probably weather. If it's winter, if it's cold, if it's raining, he's not going to want to go outside because we have that with him at home. But next time he's there, if the weather is good, try and get him out and ask what he wants to do and see what you can come up with. So what has Andy done this weekend without us?
He went to a Viking festival.
He went. I didn't. Okay, she's told me something else, so we'll get to the something else. No, I know. We'll get to the something else. What do you mean a Viking festival? What about?
There was a thing in the park. He asked Andy if he wanted to go. He said no. They went. He didn't like the people dressed up, but he went. Okay,
so he's been to a Viking festival.
It's not fun.
No, but at least he went out and did it. So that proves that it's not that. What do you just do?
Dave's done things coming off Dave.
Oh, Dave's got little sticky weed buds stuck to him because he ran through a bush. And they're gradually working their way through his hair and come up. We can't comb them out or brush them out. He won't let us do it because they obviously pull. But they're gradually working their way out of his fur.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep him away from that bush. But, yeah, so that kind of confirms the whole... He's not keen to go out, but if the weather's nice, he won't resist too much. So he went out to a Viking festival, had some time outside. But what else did he do this weekend without us there to support him?
He ate waffles and fish fingers.
Okay, that's a different point. That's nothing to do with him going out.
He went
follow the narrative.
He went to the cinema.
He went to the cinema. He went to see Toy Story 4 without us.
I quite enjoyed it, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, when was the last time we took him to the cinema? It was probably Despicable Me or maybe the first Minions movie.
Yeah.
And he hated it. It was
It
was an autism specialist screening. He didn't watch any of the movie, and yeah, he didn't really seem to enjoy it at all. So we've kind of assumed he doesn't like the cinema. So we've not been taking him. I mean, we went to see Toy Story 4 by ourselves.
The day it came out.
Yeah, turns out Andy quite enjoyed going to see Toy Story 4. So I guess taking him to the cinema is back on the agenda.
I said, "Have you seen Toy Story 4?" Yeah, Disney. So. Boys become a Disney nut.
Yeah, awesome. So he went to the cinema without us. He went out to a Viking festival without us. He, like you say, he's been eating stuff that he hasn't been eating at home for ages.
Apparently he had 5 fish fingers in one sitting.
What, eating the fish as well?
I don't know. It just says fish fingers, Yorkshire pudding and waffles.
These are all things that he has eaten with us in the past, but now just refuses to eat. Fish fingers was the big thing last summer with growing to reach the bells, and now he doesn't go to the bells anymore. He just won't eat fish fingers at home anymore. But I don't know how they do it. I think maybe part of it is that it's a different place, so he's comfortable doing something different there, knowing that it's just a one-off while he's there. He doesn't have to commit to it every day, whereas at home, if he lets his guard down and has something instead of crisps, he knows we'll leap on that and make him have something different every day. So it's a bigger commitment. But I do wonder as well if we're maybe sometimes a little bit soft on him, and if he refuses to eat something, oh fine, just have what you want, because obviously it is a daily thing for us.
We make sure he licks or eats
a little
bit. Like, we don't...
We certainly don't restrict how many crisps he eats, for example.
No, because of what happened.
No, I know, exactly. I'm not saying we're wrong.
I'm so scared.
I'm not saying we're wrong at all. And we're still acting on the advice of the dietitian. That's what we've been told to do. Let him eat as much of what he wants as he wants and try and get him other stuff on top of that. But I do think when he's at school and when he's at respite, they maybe don't follow the dietitian advice, do things a little bit differently, and are getting different results because of it. Because, an example, we've just had the email home from school that said they've sent a couple of 6 bags of crisps back from his respite, which for a start means he's only eaten like 12 bags of crisps all weekend, which is far fewer than he'd have at home. But also school said...
6, didn't we?
I'm not sure. But also school said that will be enough to get us through till next Thursday, because they know they only give him 2 bags of crisps a day. Whereas we'd look at that and think, I'm not sure when he'll finish those. He'll eat them when he's ready to eat them. School know he gets 2 bags of crisps, no more, no less. And if he wants more food, they give him something that's not crisps, and I don't think they let him have more than 2 bags. And I don't know, it's certainly a conversation to have with the dietitian. I know he's officially discharged from the dietitian now, but she still is at the end of a phone call, or she said if we ever have any questions we can just get back in touch with her. And I wonder if it's worth a conversation just to say, look, at these other places, at school, he's eating cereal, he's eating toast. At respite, he's eating fish fingers and waffles and Yorkshire pudding. The best we can do at home is he'll lick stuff.
He'll eat toast.
Yeah, okay, I suppose.
That's got loads of different things in it.
Yeah, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I did see this list of stuff that he's eaten and think, if he did that every day, we'd have another huge leap forward. But
But then he'd be overweight, he's little.
I guess. It's not all good news though. We got, again, as part of the email from school, we'll get this done quickly before he gets in the room. He swore at somebody. He said the F word at school today and got in trouble for it.
Hello.
But we won't talk about that in front of him. Hello, Andy. You have returned.
Yeah.
Have you had a good weekend?
Yeah.
Did you go and see Toy Story?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Disneyland, yeah.
There you go. So he's had a good weekend. Excellent stuff.
Even Dave was happy to see him. He was running around
Yeah.
him.
Well, it's a long break, isn't it? From
Yeah.
Friday morning through to Monday afternoon. He's not seen him since then, so it's
Alright,
it's a long gap without seeing him. I'm not going to bombard him with the camera because obviously he is just wanting to do all his Andy things on his own, and also he's, as we said earlier, had his medicine late today as well. So I'll leave him alone for a bit, and if he looks a little bit more like he wants to be on camera a little bit later on, we'll try again.
It's night time.
Is it night time?
Yeah.
This evening?
But looking at him now, I think he just wants me to leave him alone and let him get on with his own thing, which is absolutely fair enough when he's been away since Friday. And with much excitement, loudness, and using every device he owns, he's got himself ready for bedtime. As you might be able to just hear in the background, his bedtime music is playing. He's in the bath, and I'm about to go out and stream on Twitch. So we'll end the vlog there. Check in with you again tomorrow, obviously, daily vlog and all that. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. And thank you very much for watching.